when we talk about brain health, we're not just talking about health.
ASU is always pointing to Texas as a great investor in higher education, and they are investing mightily in brain health.
Are you ready for a puppet show? Yeah. Just kidding, we're here to talk about the brain.
You know, as a leader, what can I continue to learn? Because this generation is just, you know, the workforce is just going to keep getting younger. And so we do also have to be able to adapt our skills and our abilities to really understand them so we know how to motivate them.
It's easy to convene a conference of just neurologists or just workforce people or just education people. And what's hard is getting folks together from across sectors to talk about something new and innovative. And I think that's what you guys are doing today.
Start building your Legos.
It's a really exciting day. We had a great time learning more about brain capital, in particular how the arts are involved in that brain capital structure. We were able to participate and meet a lot of people here that are excited to further this movement as we are today here.
We want to change the status quo of what we know to be good leadership in society and to make everyone feel more comfortable to play in the gray and not just be black and white, not just to be linear thinking, right? We want to be able to give everybody the chance to be able to be open-minded, especially in the world of AI, where basically human creativity is going to be our superpower, and we definitely need to make sure that everybody not only believes they're creative, but they're also able to produce extraordinary ideas based on their belief systems.
When people talk about the brain economy as an emerging idea, Arizona should be aware that it's been running a cross-sector brain collaboration for 28 years. We just didn't really have a name for it, as Janine mentioned earlier. You know, we're using new language to define concepts that we really have been talking about for a while, so you all are giving it a name.
If they lack the skills for their executive function skills, they will have difficulty creating structure in their own lives. And then they will have difficulty navigating their world and making that transition.
Your brain is really important because your brain does everything for you. Kids in Arizona should learn about their brain and how they need to take care of it because they only get one.
We have some amazing leaders in Arizona, and the sad thing is we don't know who each other are. We out there working in silos, but if we come together and unify as a community, and they're like they say, there's strength in numbers. If we work together, we can become powerful.
I was very pleased to hear what's happening in Ohio and in Texas, and I would like to have Arizona be a part of the inaugural dissemination of infant and brain development, as well as aging and all of the different things that happen to our brain throughout our lifespan. And if we can be a part of that with some other states, I love it when Arizona is on the top of something and we can be there.
But I don't want to be the only one changing your beautiful routes of information. I want you to be learning from them and you to be learning from them. And that's why I mixed you up. And then you'll be doing some other things mixed up. And then this isn't about me giving you information. This is about, I'll give you a little bit of information. We have a few other guest speakers. You'll hear from Texas as well, and just some other thought leaders in the area. And then you'll hear from each other. So it's a collective movement here. Okay? I'm just the one bringing all of you all in the same room, and then I stand back.
It was a blessing because I gained a lot of knowledge in order to uplift people. And like I always say, students over politics, but most of all, if we have a brain capital day in the state of Arizona where it's recognized throughout the state, we will continue to educate, empower, and elevate students each and every day.
And so Janine's argument, I think, arts is not sort of different from brain health. It's actually training and enrichment. And I think Arizona also very proudly takes that seriously in this tight budget year. It's wonderful that you all are talking about art hand in hand with all of these other issues.
I feel like by furthering this movement by increasing Arizona's knowledge and knowledge in general on brain capital, we can take an early stance with our youth as they're younger, where the brain development is definitely more relevant in things like arts, in things like music, in ways that we can definitely have a lasting impact on Arizona and our youth.
And we know that the brain is important, but it was good to be in the room with all of these other people, and so it didn't feel as isolated.
Janine and her team did a great job in setting this up. I know there's a lot more to come, so stay tuned. But once again, a big hats off to today being an official day here for Brain Capital and for what happened here at the Capitol today.
But on July 22nd, 2025, last year, Phoenix was the first city in the United States of America to have a Brain Capital Awareness Month. And so now you're the first state in America to have a Brain Capital Awareness Month.
In order to think about possibilities, and that's what it's about today. It's about thinking about possibilities other than what is the status quo.
You guys would write a much better brain capital strategy than policymakers would do. But what we can do is open doors for you all.
I taught brain capital at the Capitol.